Hello students, hearty welcome to our class. Hope you are all very well. I believe you have watched and learnt the story A Hero and completed textual exercises also. Now it's time to check your answers. And I also believe you have answered all the exercises in your textbook correctly. Exercise 2. 1. True or false, children? 1. False. 2. False. 3. False. 4. True. 5. True. And I also think you have corrected the false statements also better. If you write in textbook, you write in notebook. Then it will be very clear for checking also in school. Exercise 3. 1. He was afraid of ghosts. 2. The thief. Vocabulary. Pick out synonyms from the story for each of the following words. 1. Clear, detail. 2. Bravery, courage. 3. Shameful, disgraceful. 4. Hide, covered. 5. Upset, painful. 6. Argued, crossly. 7. Swore, promise. 8. Unpleasant, terrible. 9. Tapped, patted. 10. Damage, spoil. These are all taken from the story only, children. In vocabulary, exercise 2. Read the conversation given below and fill in the blanks with appropriate words from the box. Ruchira. The correct answer is hesitated. Suhas. I am reading out the names, children, as they did not give number. Better follow carefully to check correctly. Suhas. Disturb. Ruchira. Respect. Suhas. First blank certain. Second blank courage. Third blank afraid of. Ruchira. First blank terrible. Second blank sternly. Third blank grateful. Exercise 3. Read the following clues given below to complete the word ladder. First one. So here, what did they ask you to do, children? Read the following clues given below to complete the word ladder. Clues. Sandhya said dash that she hated him. Sandhya said clearly or crossly. Both are accepted. 2. Sridhar is a young boy of 10 years old. 3. Jyoti used to sleep beside her granny. 4. The garden is full of yellow colored flowers. 5. I met my friend Kumar on my way to home. You can write on my way home they have given, but add to also, but do not write in the options. Way. So first one clearly, second one young, third one granny, fourth one yellow, fifth one way. Now see exercise 4. They have given you definition of proverb and some examples related to proverbs. And they have asked you to do matching related to some proverbs. And they have given some clues also. I am reading out the alphabet slowly. Follow it carefully. D, A, E, B, C, J, F, I, H, G. Now, grammar part. Exercise 2. Read the following paragraph and fill in the blanks with the simple past or past continuous forms. While Swami's father was reading the newspaper, Swami listened to it. His father asked him to sleep alone, but he was afraid of ghosts. He wanted to sleep in his grandmother's room. While he was sleeping, he had a terrible dream. A tiger was chasing him and he tried to escape. Writing. I think you have written in your notebook. Can you solve these letter riddles? Did you solve, children? Now, first one. What letter of the alphabet is an insect? B. 2. What letter is a part of the head? I. 3. What letter is a drink? T. 4. What letter is a body of water? C. 5. What letter is a pronoun like you? I. 6. What letter is an exclamation? O. 7. What letter is looking for causes? Y. 8. Why is the letter T like an island? Water. Now study skills, children. Courage already they have given. Wake. Noun form also wake only, children. I am reading out all the 4 words. What was given by them in the textbook also I am reading out to avoid confusion. So follow carefully as they did not give number. Wake, wake, wakeful, wakefully. Strength, strengthen, strong, strongly. Grace, graced, or grace also can be written. Grace, graced or grace. Gracious, graciously. Sleep, sleep, sleepy, sleepily. Disturbance, disturb, disturbed, disturbingly. Hesitation, hesitate, hesitant, hesitantly. Darkness or dark in noun form. Verb, darken, dark, darkly. Try, try. For this word, no adjective and adverb. Notoriety. N-O-T-O-R-I-E-T-Y. Repeating. N-O-T-O-R-I-E-T-Y. Notoriousness. These both are noun forms. No verb form. Notorious, notoriously. Heavy, noun form. No verb form. Adjective heavy. Adverb heavily. Try these tongue twisters. I think you have tried these tongue twisters, children. Listening and speaking. In your previous video, I have read this story also. Now I am reading out answers and I have advised you to read the story that they have given back of your lessons in your textbook. To answer correctly, if you have any doubt, to answer. 1. How old was the child when she was picked up by the eagle? 4 years. 2. In which country did the child live when she was picked up by the eagle? Norway. 3. Why did the eagle leave the child on a rock? It got tired. 4. Why did the eagle fly round and round over the rock as the child was there on the rock? 5. Why do you think that the girl was lucky as she did not become the prey to eagle? 6. Why do you think Svanhild still keeps the torn dress? It was an amazing adventure. I think you might have answered all the questions correctly. Now let us start our today's session. Poem. Read the following poem. Title of the poem, My Nasty Adventure. By going through the title of the poem only, you can understand how the adventure was there. Or how the adventure was been. It has been. My Nasty Adventure. By going through the poem, you'll understand how the adventure. Why did they keep the title Nasty Adventure, My Nasty Adventure? Here, anonymous, poet of the poem, anonymous, means unknown. They did not give here. Let us go through the poem once, completely. My plane was about to crash, so I grabbed my bag and took out my big blue parachute to glide me down on land. At last, I found a spot to land, but there was a big breeze, and so I had to painfully land on the sharp pine trees. I was then filled with bruises as a pine fell on my ear. I sat down on the ground to rest. A thorn then poked me. I slept on the ground frantically. Mosquitoes bit my nose, bugs crept all over me and tickled my body. I scratched myself when I woke up, appearing like a fool. And after the whole thing, I thought I would rather go to school. By going through the last line in the last stanza, you might have understood what is this nasty adventure. Now we'll go through stanza-wise, children. My plane was about to crash, so I grabbed my bag and took out my big blue parachute to glide me down and land. So here, what can you observe in the picture? You can see a boy there. As why did I tell specifically boy? As the poem is related to boy, we have to use the word boy only there. Okay, and what is he doing there? So, and whose help or which thing was taken to fly in the sky? Why did he take? My plane was about to crash, so it was about to hit something. What is the meaning of the word crash? Fall or come down violently. My plane was about to come down very violently. So I was helpless. I am fear of death. Then what did he do immediately? So I grabbed my bag. Grab. Grab means what, children? To take hold of or catch hold of or take a grip of. Synonyms. Meaning is seize suddenly and roughly. To take hold of something or someone suddenly and roughly. So he has taken, what did he take from his bag? What is there in his bag? And what did he do? I grabbed my bag and took out my big blue parachute. What did he take from his bag? So he has taken his bag very fast. He has taken his bag. He has taken grip on his bag. Immediately what did he take out from his bag? Parachute. And what is its size? It's a big parachute. Color, what did they mention here? It's a big blue parachute. What is meant by parachute? And you might have seen the parachute many times if you have the habit of watching these adventurous videos. And I also think some of the students might have done this also, adventure. Flying in the sky with the help of parachute. The meaning of the word parachute is a cloth canopy which fills with air and allows a person or heavy object attached to it to descend slowly when dropped from an aircraft, or which is released from the rear of an aircraft on landing to act as a brake. So what should you understand here, children? Canopy means a cover fixed over a seat or bed for shelter or decoration. So here a seat will be there. Over the seat a cover will be there for shelter. And for what purpose it is used? To descend, move or fall downwards slowly, carefully. So as the plane was about to fall down very violently, so to save himself, what did he use? He has taken his bag. Why did he take his bag? As in his bag there is a big blue color parachute. He has taken the parachute to save himself to land safely. To glide me down and land. Okay. Glide means what, children? Move with a smooth, quiet, continuous motion. So, to glide me down, to help me to land down, to land very safely, smoothly, without any sort of pain. At last, I found a spot to land. So at last what happened? He has found a safe place on the land to land. But there was a big breeze, gentle wind. That gentle wind also, the meaning of the word breeze is gentle wind. But here, how was the breeze? It was big. So the severity of the wind is more. The poet wants to mean that. And so I had to painfully land on the sharp pine trees. What happened? The meaning of the breeze is a gentle wind only. But how was that wind? It was big. Then he was unable to control the parachute. Even though he wanted to land safely, but unexpectedly, unfortunately, what happened? He had to land painfully. Why did they use the word painfully here? Because he has landed on the sharp pine trees. What are pine trees? Evergreen trees, children. Sharp means for that some thorns might be there. So that's why they have used the word sharp pine trees. I was then filled with bruises as a pine fell on my ear. Oh, how sad. Then what happened? He was then filled with bruises. Bruises means dark marks left on the skin when one has been hit. Okay, generally nowadays it was not happening. When we were young, when we used to make any noise, if you are so noisy, our parents used to keep bruises for us to control us. But nowadays, as parents are pampering you a lot, you will not get such kind of opportunity to bother. Okay, so here what are they telling? I was then filled with bruises, dark marks left on the skin. Why did his body filled with the bruises, or his ear was filled with the bruises? Because a pine fell on my ear. Means one of the stem from pine tree. It has fallen on his ear. I sat down on the ground to rest. Then immediately he thanked the God. Okay, anyhow, I have landed. Even though not safely, I was alive. I should thank God for that. Then what did he do? He wanted to rest for some time. A thorn then poked me. So he got hurt because of a thorn. I slept on the ground frantically, very anxiously, with some sort of fear. Or because of that situation, anyhow, if we come across any situations which we did not come across earlier, then our heartbeat also increases. In the same way, for this boy also, he slept on the ground frantically. He was unable to forget the instant just what happened before some minutes. Then what happened? Mosquitoes bit my nose. Mosquitoes started biting him. Obviously, wherever trees will be there, not only enjoying the nature, and at the same time some insects, worms, like these also will be there. There, mosquitoes started biting his nose. Bugs crept all over me. Bugs, insects. One kind of insects, children. So what happened there? It started creeping all over his body and tickled by my body. Tickled. Tickled means sensitive parts in your body. If you touch those parts, or if anyone touch those parts, you get laugh automatically without any reason. In the same way, as bugs started creeping on his body, then how did he feel? It was like tickling to me. I have started laughing. So I have thought as someone is tickling me. When bugs started creeping all over me, I scratched myself when I woke up. Means to cut or damage a surface with something sharp or rough. So he has some scratches when I woke up, because you can imagine where did he land? On sharp pine trees. When the pine trees, if you listen the word pine trees only, you can imagine how the atmosphere is there, how the flow will be there. So he has some scratches. He was able to recognize some scratches, and he has also scratched myself after waking up, appearing like a fool. Then he started thinking himself or terming himself, I am a fool. And after the whole thing, I thought I would rather go to school. By this, what can you understand? This nasty adventure was not done by the boy really. He has dreamt about this adventure when he was in sleep or when he was asleep. Okay, then immediately after waking himself, then he scratched himself. Okay, this did not happen really. It was a dream. Yes, I should wake up now. I should get up and get ready for going to school. Okay, children, I think you might have enjoyed the poem, My Nasty Adventure. Anyhow, you also get such kind of dreams when you are sleeping. And go through the glossary given below the poem. Learn them also. How well did I read should be done by you. Answer the following questions. Firstly, listen the explanation of the poem. Recite twice or thrice. You can set tune also for this poem. And then go through the material. Write one time in your notebook also. Here see exercise 2. Add lines to the following poem. Write it on a sheet of paper and display it in the poetry corner. Yes, why can't you try now? We can also display in our school, in our class notice board. Project. Go to a nearby library and collect stories of adventure from the newspaper. Anyhow, many have the habit of getting newspaper. Even from that also you can collect. And from magazines or storybooks, whatever availability is there for you, from those you can collect stories related to adventure. Narrate one of them to the members of your group. Okay, you can first complete gathering, then we can do in our class also. Paste a good story with the pictures on the wall magazine. Why can't you try this, children? Enjoy a lot by trying. I think you might have got an idea. Complete the activities, what did they give after the poem also. Then you can enjoy it.